Got the Firebird out because my garage cats literally had a cemetery underneath of it. 2 birds, 1 mouse, 1 chipmunk. Yeah, so it smelled like death down here, so I had to get this out. Also, the reason why I'm doing this is this collection of stuff over here. I got this table right here is like 7 feet by like at least 3 feet. I didn't check the depth, but about 3 feet. And it just obviously is a collect all. Try to keep some like old organizers and stuff on it, but it's just, unfortunately, I don't have the room for stuff, organization. I mean, I got my old box over here, and then my grandpa's old box he gave me. I got this shelving unit. I got that shelf over there, but that's kind of house. This is kind of my crap essentially, and some house stuff. I got like the two shelf down there. I don't really know. I might honestly end up tossing a lot of that old paint stuff. That is what it is. My generator, different stuff, chemicals down there. But at work, I upgraded. I had a 72-inch Husky, which is right here. So, 6-foot Husky, which is a foot shorter than that table over there. This was at work. You can see it's the finish came off of it, starting to rot. Our shop is not a very sanitary shop. I mean, it's crusty, and I finally upgraded to a Snap-on, another 72-inch Snap-on. It's a bit higher though. It's probably almost a foot higher than this thing, honestly. About somewhat of the same drawer layout, but just better. But anyways, now that I have that at work, I'm taking this one home, it's here, and I'm going to replace it with this table, or replace this table with my box. A little bit more organization, still some workspace, but hopefully I can keep some of this stuff more organized. I really need to go through and reorganize everything. I got I got this tool cart here too that I have a bunch of stuff in. But yeah, I got all my tools in here. I love this ratchet. I'm a freaking ratchet freak. I love that hard-handled red. All my stuff at work is red and black like this. This is my old Snap-on I brought home. Even this old, that's my old original gear wrench that this was my first professional. I mean, this gear wrench is really good. Ratchets too, actually one of my favorite ratchets. I still have the 3/8 inch. It's just like this, a flex head, and it's got the detent there, ball. I actually love this ratchet. It actually stays where you put it. It's not all floppy and stuff when you need to get in somewhere, but you don't have to actually physically lock it, because that's the ones I have now is Matco. Actually, I run a lot of Matco ratchets. They're made in America. Anyways, off on a tangent, but this is most of my tool storage here, and then I got this is like automotive / everything, because I don't have the room for strictly thing here, but, and this is a lot of house stuff. But I got this piles of just old Firebird parts that I want to recycle and reuse most of them. There's one of the Jungle Panthers, murderous Jungle Panthers, Chloe. They're pretty much feral, so. And then this is a lot of old stuff like that. My wife used this to repair some masonry. Her church porch goose needed touched up, so she used that. But I think I'm gonna get rid of a lot of this old stuff that I have here. That stuff's mostly rock solid, old grout and whatnot, and some old chemicals and stuff. Yeah, just a lot of chemical spray paints and stuff. I hate these plastic shelves. Actually, you see how this one, I mean, there's not even a lot of weight up there, really just spray cans. But you can see it bowing here pretty good. I need to, there's just some more firewood parts, PCM, airbox. Is that another radiator? I thought that radiator was over there. I don't even know at this point. I got some household stuff like brooms and stuff and a propane torch and different stuff anyways, but I think I'll put some of that up in the shed, reorganize it. But I figure this stack of tires probably gonna stay here. That is for that's new shelving that I got, that I might end up putting up here. It's the metal locking shelves, the miniature, like industrial looking ones. But yeah, I figured I'd give you a before and after, see if we might post it to the channel and just whatever. Just kind of give you an update and some garage organization tricks and whatnot. I'll catch you all in about 3.5 months. Well, it ain't 3 months later, but it's a good week later. Can't tell from this side because it's still essentially in disarray, but I got everything back in here. Right here's it's a turbo 350. That's the 6-speed for this Firebird. There's some rotors for the Sonoma because I'm switching that over to a Govlock with disc brakes. So you might see that in a little bit. Yeah, jack stands, my tool cart that I have a whole bunch of Firebird parts in. This is burnables. I'm saving this wood. I might do something with it in the house. Propane tanks I need to fill up. I'm gonna fill those up and I'm gonna put them in the shed, I think. But yeah, you can tell not here that now there's a lot more room for activities. So got this cleared off, put away. This shelf's the same essentially. Yeah, just a whole bunch of different stuff on here. Motor still in the same spot, but there's not garbage laying all around it. This is the stuff I'm saved. Well, I filled 2 bins up, 2 like Rubbermaid big bins, whatever, full of Firebird parts. But these were like big, so whatever, I just left them out here. Clean this up a little bit. Got my box in here. Got all my chargers. I just marked these on Facebook Marketplace. They're all different whatever chargers I got with the combination kits, because I get a lot of my stuff on Home Depot because it's a good deal with the combo kits. There's a Jungle Panther wondering what I'm doing in her den. Anyways, yeah, so cleaned up. You can actually walk through here now. Crazy. I put up in the new shelf, one of the more sturdy shelves instead of this plastic shelf like that here. I put one of the metal shelves up, the locking shelves. That bad boy's full of stuff, of course. Trying to organize. This is just like I threw just stuff in here just to get it off the tabletops and out of my eyeballs. Just some random stuff here. That's a dip pull-up bar I need to put together. I just don't know where I'm gonna actually put the thing. I hung my chainsaws up here. Put a couple of them hooks up there. Just hooked them right on the handles. Hopefully don't fall and murder me one day. Yeah. I mean, before, I don't know if you noticed in the video, but we were literally walking, and this is where pretty much where the Firebird was. We were walking on this side of this beam support here. So we were literally walking here. Now I have enough room with that big table that come out to about there and all my junk right here that we can walk through here. It's nice and open. Put these little fatigue mats down next to the shelf, some stuff. I might get like the tire rack wall hanger that folds down, whatever. I was thinking about maybe putting it here at some point. I'm not sure, just to get those off the ground. I can scoot this stuff back, and then if I need to like maybe open the door on my car, I can do that and give me a little bit more room here if I had to work on the front end, around the hood, whatever. Just scoot all that stuff back. Yeah, I took all the axes and shovels and stuff out here. That's a bucket of returns, literally. I need to do, and so is this stuff here. Old batteries I need to recycle. Hoses, extension cords. I hung these whatchamacallit, attachments here. So these are kind of cool. If you got Milwaukee stuff, they make these little attachments. See better this side, I guess, but if I can hold it. But it's like locks like that. But obviously unlock it, you just like push up and pull that down or whatever. And then you can just hang them. And then I'm just gonna like hold them like that. You set them like that, and then just hook them back on here, and then it sets right down there. So I got my big bush trimmer and my one extension, my chainsaw extension. That'll work for my weed whacker too, a piece. And I got that hanging up here. Got my blower hanging here like it was. Got my stuff hanging. Got a couple stuff hanging here. Got my extension, or my brick port here, electrical port for the that's what I had. Or no, yeah, I had that here before. Yeah, got all my chargers plugged in. Well, these are all the ones that are for sale, but I might even just get rid of one DeWalt, only have like 2 DeWalt batteries, or 3, 4 maybe. Everything, all that stuff's organized. So now you can actually walk through here. Got enough room. Like I said, we were literally walking over here before. So now we got plenty of space. I have plenty of space. We could walk through here. Yeah, just much more room and everything. Just sprayed my block down with WD. I would just take some WD every once in a while and just spray it down so it doesn't get rusty. It's pretty lathered up by now. You can see it dripping now, but yeah, I don't know how much progress I'm gonna make, but I need to take these heads. We found out those valves were bad, so honestly, I think I'm just gonna take these heads. I gotta call and see how they want them. If they want me to take all the valves out, how they do that, I don't know. I'm getting new valve train anyways, or planned on getting new valve train anyways, studs and everything. Yeah, see if they can plane them, see if they're horrible, warped, whatever, trash. If not, then I can lap the valves. I had this tool here for a long time. I got the valve lapper here. Give me some compound, get new valves probably. I'll lap them up, clean them up, and if they plane them a little bit, it gives you a little bit even more compression. Obviously you got to watch valve piston clearance, but whatever, get the right head gaskets. And yeah, just get this essentially figured out so I can order. Am I doing 30,000s over on my pistons? What am I doing? You know, that's kind of where I'm held up here, and kind of waiting on that. But like I said, I got that rear end going, so we can walk out here. I can show you how much scrap I got out here. But I've had this freaking diff hanging off here. There's a whole shelf. Here's a pile of old parts that are on the scrapyard or whatever. But I've had this diff hanging off the back of my truck for, I don't know, a couple weeks now. I went and picked it up and hour away, trying to get the dang bearings out of it, because I figured I got it out, give it the bearings in it, new seals, pinion seal, all that happy stuff. But man, I couldn't get that bearing out, so went to Harbor Freight, tried their whatchamacallit, slide hammer puller thing. Nope, snapped that instantly. So I had to get a decent one, borrowed it. So I'll try this thing out right here with the actual right tab on it, because I was using one like this before, but much lighter duty. This is actually snap-on, so it should be pretty good. So I get that. That's kind of the project I have in the works right now. Maybe I'll put that on a channel. I got this Magnaflow and a couple other banners. I was thinking about hanging it here, but whatever. So there you go. Got more room to work. Maybe I'll actually get down here and do something instead of staring at the mess that was annoying me. So here you go. Catch you on the flippity flop.